The time is 12:25 on this Wednesday afternoon, December 26, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Midday News on this Wednesday afternoon, December 26, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. We have a time of 12:25, and the temperature is 37 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on Peter Channel Midday News is 8-year-old Guatemalan boy dies in U.S. custody. California police officer shot to kill during traffic stop. Suspect sought. Joe Biden feels stung as Obama plays footsie whatever. Democrats sign 2020 bid. Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg released from hospital after lung surgery. Federal workforce starts to feel the pitch of the prolonged shutdown. Walmart sends a Ellen Crocker charge after kids are found in his yard. Prep school graduate Orrin Libby begins jail time for 2014 sexual assault. More than $400,000 in GoFundMe donations refunded in alleged homeless vet scam. Putin overseas test of hypersonic super rocket. Russia said Israel struck a serious threat in civilian fights. Indonesian tsunami, people told to stay away from the sea as fears grow up. War whore. Oil Apicos AWOL and Venezuela soldiers run PTBS. Dow Jones opens up higher after brutal Christmas Eve trading session in the Dow. Up 410.47 points at 22,202.67. SP 5 up 50.83 at 24.193 and Nasdaq up 179.48 at 6372.40. U.S. holiday shopping season best in 6 years. Amazon announced a new record-breaking holiday. Tens of millions of new Prime subscribers and stock futures. Dow Jones inch up and bear market spreads. Hi. Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. Hey, Pete.
Hey, John. Doing good, John.
I'm Melanie.
Hi, Melanie.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to.
You can come in. It's called out.
Hey, John.
I'm the staff.
Your skirting at the bottom of at the front there is broken.
Yep.
I'm going to look. I just wanted to give you a heads up. I'm going to be trying to fix that.
Yep.
So if you hear any noise, that's me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, John.
Okay. You're welcome, Pete.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, John. Have a good day.
Life on lunar orbit. Christmas was on Artemis World Celebration 50 years ago. U.S. SpaceX first national security mission. Robot SSS hole drilled from the inside, cosmonaut says, and encounters with distant worlds and interview with a new horizons. Alan Stern. Alcohol, coffee could be key to living longer, study finds. Doctors warn of respiratory virus affecting kids and adults. More than 3,000 patients possibly exposed to HIV and hepatitis. Look at news from the wires. Russian President Vladimir Putin said Wednesday his country will deploy its first hypersonic nuclear-capable missile system in 2019. Prosecutors raid South Korean presidential office's surveillance probe. Ecuador's Brevantor volcano shows eruptive activity in contestants. Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko said Wednesday a month-long imposition of martial law has ended. Indonesian authorities are working Wednesday to try to rescue more than a dozen people who have been trapped in a mine shaft after 2 weeks. Japan announced Wednesday to pull out of the International Whaling Commission and start commercial whaling in its waters by July. Lockheed hits production target with the 91 F-35 of the year. CBP to perform medical checks on detained migrant children after second death. U.S. shoppers spend more than $850 million on Thanksgiving for Christmas, the strongest show in 6 years. Preliminary figures showed Wednesday. First step to recovery begins at Providence Fire Stations. Peter Chill News Time, 12:29. Time now for a sports report. The Celtics and the Bruins have a night off. Los Angeles Lakers aren't good enough to win without LeBron James. You know what? John Jones didn't do anything wrong. Fight randoms are good stuff and should have happened. And Chiefs defense made many changes Sunday night and still failed. Peter Chill News Time, 12:29 on this Wednesday afternoon, the day after Christmas, and it's time now for a Peter Chill traffic and trend to check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBTA, where it's looking good in the subway, commuter rail, and the ferries. Okay, looking at highways and byways in New England and Rhode Island. In Rhode Island, 126 at the northbound side, also around 99 and Lincoln Knox midfield area, 95 southbound side, slow between Pawtucket and Providence, 95 northbound side, so down Pawtucket. Out of the gate, Fitz looking good. 3 on the northbound side, so between Norwell down to 18 and Weymouth, Silver Expressway, northbound side, hit race from Quincy down at the Mass Pike in Boston. 1-3 at the northbound side, so on the Braintree split, and 495 on the southbound side, so between Hudson and Marlborough. Mass Pike on the westbound side, so between Millbury down to Sturbridge, and Mass Pike eastbound side, so between Binfield and Sturbridge. Western Massachusetts 91, northbound side, so on Agawam and Route 57. 91 on the northbound side, so before I-84, Hartford Connecticut, 84 westbound side, so on Hartford Connecticut, and 91 on the southbound side, so around I-84 and Hartford Connecticut, and 84 westbound sides between Newtown and Denver, Connecticut, 84 eastbound sides between Middlebury, Waterbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway slow between Stemmen and Westford, and Merritt Parkway westbound side, so the Westford stretch, and 95 northbound side, so between Greenwich and West Haven, as it is people coming home after holiday season, as Spalding Treback and both ends back between Dover and Portsmouth New Hampshire, 87 and southbound side, so headed towards Albany, and 87 and 91 and southbound side also U.S. Canadian border. After Canada, 89 northbound side also around the U.S. Canadian border headed towards Quebec, and onwards 15 on the northbound side, so in South Quebec headed towards Montreal, 55 southbound side, so around the U.S. Canadian border, and Route 1 at the southbound side, so on 295 in Brunswick, Maine. Peter Childuston, 12:31. Time now for a weather report. Clouds going much of western Massachusetts, around the Berkshires and western Vermont, and some snow flurries in upstate New York and central west central New York, and some rain, snow flurries in south of Buffalo and southeastern Ontario and central and the northern Ontario around the Toronto and Ottawa area, and it's snowing east of Montreal and southwestern Quebec, and clouds in northern New Hampshire. But otherwise, a nice and a cool day today with a mix of sun and clouds, and we have temperatures in the 30s, about much of 71 and 40 degree region in Westerly, Rhode Island, 29 degrees in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, in the 20s to 30s in northern New England, except some upper teens in northern Maine and northwestern Maine. Okay, forecast goes like this. For this afternoon, sun's got about 39 degrees west, about 8 miles an hour. Guess I had 21 miles an hour tonight. Mostly because got a 20 degrees coming for Thursday, sun's got about 37 degrees coming not around 5 miles an hour for Thursday night. A chance of snow between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. Then a snow and sleet likely increase clouds about 27 degrees, left southeast wind, just based at 6%. Low to no 3 minutes to expected for Friday. Rain 9 to 52 degrees and a low 46. Winds southwest about 7 to 13 miles. Guess I is 23 miles an hour. Just based is 75% for Saturday. Most sunny part gust by 51 about 24 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 8 miles an hour for Sunday. Most sunny part gust by 32 about 19 degrees. Light northwest wind for Monday. Sunny sky about 36 degrees. Calm wind coming southwest wind 5 miles in the afternoon for Monday night. 8 just rain and snow and sleet. Mostly gust by 27 degrees. Not southwest wind just based at 30%. And for New Year's Day, just rain and snow and sleet. Mostly gust by 42 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Just based at 30%. Right now, not in it. 37 and fair. And that's giving me for the Peter Chell noon report on this. Wednesday afternoon, 7:26, 2018. Pews will be have a good afternoon and goodbye day. It will be a wonderful day. Thank you.